Speak loudly about what your soul has to say. Create the things you desire to create. Move your body in the way your body wants to move. Laugh at the random moments you want to laugh. Cry during the times your soul feels sad. Achieve the things in life your soul yearns to achieve. Scream when you feel like screaming and take the risk you deeply desire. Indulge in the random things you dreamt of as a child. Do the things you know that no one else has done before. Love someone with all your heart when you just couldn't give love. Listen. Wake up.
Hey! What's up? Hello, Jennifer. Happy New Year. Own it, own it. Own it, own it.
Your soul is dying.
Come on in the room. Come on in. Come on in.
Honor your soul. Commit to wearing your soul on the outside.
I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you.
Do the things that no one else has ever done before. Trust in the process that everything is going to be perfect. The things that excite your soul.
What's up, you guys?
They're not random times inside. They're linked to your
Happy New Year.
Adjust your crown.
Happy New Year. My outfit today is by I Love Forever Beautiful. Go follow them on Instagram. Such a yummy little ditty. Hey, hey. What's up, you guys? Own it, own it. Somebody type own it in the comments. Type own it even if you're watching the replay. If you choose to own 2021, no matter what comes your way,
alignment is not just about the bliss.
You choose to be aligned.
Decisions. It's about doing what is right. It's about honoring your truth, not ignoring it. It's about saying no when it's easier to say yes.
Ooh, say no. What will you say no to this year? What relationships will you let go? Say no. Let it be. You're owning all of you. You're owning all of you. That's my single called Own It with my girl, my sister, Regan Hillier. We put a whole album together for you guys. Who is ready for 2021? Let's go. Listen to your soul and own it. Own what's coming to you. Hey. Listen to your soul. Listen to your soul. Step up and own it. Step up and own it. What a way. What a song to start 2021 with. Hello, everybody. I'm Lakeisha Michelle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need that song to match my new look, bald and proud. Own it. I love it. Get it. Download it. It's on every musical platform you can think of. It's on iTunes, Tidal, Apple Music, Amazon. Like, I don't know. Think of something. It's there. So it's even on YouTube. You guys didn't know YouTube is like a music platform as well. So Happy New Year, Deborah. Jaree, mommy, get your piece in the building. I was just telling someone about your business. Hair Crush, Denise Anthony, Reagan Williams, Regine, probably. I feel like it's Regine. That song is a vibe. Baby, it's a vibe. Hey, it's a vibe. Because at the end of the day, there are things that you're hearing to do for yourself, and it's up to you to listen to it and move. In 2021, stop asking for permission. Stop asking what someone else is. What do you think? What do you think? It came to you. So that was your thought. Now, what do you need to believe about yourself? Get behind whatever it is that you desire and go for it. This is a very interesting time. This is a very interesting time right now. Okay, so there's a lot of craziness and there's a lot of beautiful things being born at the same exact time. I want you to realize that you have a say-so in a lot of things. You're not just being reactive to what's happening in the world. You can go out. Tiffany in the building. Do you like my dress, darling? I got it from I Love Forever Beautiful. I Love Forever Beautiful on Instagram. Shout out to this super cute dress. I Love Forever Beautiful. You guys go check it out. They have super fabulous dresses. And I said, why not kick the first day of the year off and things that sparkle, darling, something very fabulous. So if you're like me, you're going to love stuff like this. Go on over there and check it out. It's on Instagram, okay? So, own it. Yes, 10G62. I love it. So we're going to talk about a couple of things. We've been talking about goals And I talk about goals all the time. I know the new year is here, but at the end of the day, whenever you see this, the reality is, Justin Bieber just dropped a new song. I see the notification. I shall be listening to that as soon as I get off of here. The reality is that every single morning that you wake up, it's a new morning. So you can start over. So don't freak out about what did or didn't happen last year. Understand that you get to relax into 2021. A lot of people are panicking, and there's all these messages of like, people just trying to prove. If you don't have to be in this proving energy. Like I could care less if you knew what I actually really did was really cool, but like I don't care if you know it. Like I'm not gonna be like, y'all ain't do this, and so that's why y'all out and late. That's so odd to me. Like that doesn't feel good for me. I don't want to hear that message, and I don't want to give you that message. Now here's one message that I have been giving you publicly for the last 10 years. Act now, not later. That's always my message. Act now, not later. Act now, not later. Jump into whatever your heart is telling you should be doing right now. Jump into whatever your mind, your soul is saying, hey, you should try this business. You should do this. You should do that. Do it, and do it now. Do it now. Do it scared. Do it without all the resources. Do it without the ring light. Do it without the whatever. Do it, and then trust that you get to grow and you get to shift and up-level your ability with every step you make. Every little step you make, you'll get everything you need. Every little step you take, you'll have everything you need in the moment. Every little step you take. What you don't need to do, darling, and I've been saying this forever and ever and ever, is wait. You know what I'm saying? And yes, for the people who are like, well, sometimes we need to wait on the Lord. Like, yo, listen. People love hiding behind that. The people who normally talk about waiting on the Lord, like, to me, that isn't that, like, I don't need to state those types of things. If you have a spiritual connection and you're connected, we already know that there's a waiting that doesn't need to be said or proved, and you check in with God and you do your thing, but you're co-creating. So your life is as big as you let it be. Okay? God can work through you if you allow God to work. And in order for God to work, you have to move your feet. Okay? So yesterday I did a live stream. If you didn't check it out, it's the previous video on my Facebook, on my YouTube, Instagram. It crashed. I don't think it posted. So whatever. But you can go to youtube.com and it'll be the second video from today. It's a new day. Act now, not later. Yes! So here's the thing. We talked about goals, and we talked about getting into gratitude. We talked about getting into the celebration of the small wins and the big wins. I sent an email out yesterday, and I'm like, you guys, there are so many people lost a lot this in 2020, whether it's a person, place, or thing. A lot of people had a lot of loss, and that takes a mental toll on you. And so you've got to get out of anxiousness. You've got to relax and release out of the anxiety. You've got to get out of that because God didn't give you that. That's not from God. For all my Christians, all my God lovers out here, that's not from God. And so when I feel that, it's an indicator. There's something that I need to release and give to God. There's something that I need to up level as far as my beliefs are concerned. Does that make sense? Yes or no? I do things according to what I believe. I do things according to what I believe. So if I believe I'm not good enough, of course I'm not going to start acting now. I don't believe I'm good enough. If I believe that I need to do something, I don't know, before I do this other thing that I really, really want to do, that is torture. You literally, this is your one life. This is your one life. So I dare you to live it. Because I'm going to die, I live every single day doing the things that I'm meant to be doing. I'm not talking about posting pictures on Instagram looking like it's popping and ain't nothing popping. I'm talking about unleashing everything that God has put on your heart to do right now. Recording that podcast every single day, making those videos, doing those live streams, reaching out to those mommies to read Mommy Get Your Peace, doing the thing that you feel led to do, and figuring out the details. All right? Figuring out the details as you move your feet. As you move your feet. That's very important. And so, when we talk about a lot of my followers, we talk about business. I talk about business a lot. A lot of my music is made for entrepreneurs. Okay. And we're talking about, the mindset of accomplishing your goals. And if you're in any type of business, there has to be a consistent relationship, a mindset shift. The relationship with yourself has to shift. You have to always be in personal development, because if you're in your head about who you're not, then you're not going to do the thing that you should be doing that's really going to expand you. Because it's like you're in comparison and you're whatever. If you have a bad money relationship, You're going to be doing things from a lack mentality, a scarcity mentality. You're going to be like, oh, I'm not going to charge. I don't have to charge this time. It's okay. And you start a business and it's like the business never makes money and you waiting on the business to make money. But the reason it ain't making money is because you don't ask for the money because you have a money mentality issue. Does that make sense? So what I advise you to do is really get about your mind. If you want a new life, you have to have a new mind. You can make 1,000,000 goals. This is the time where everybody does all the goal stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to invite you also to not let a new year or, you know what I'm saying, be the reason why you look at goals. But I think it's amazing if you do it now as well. First time for everything. It's a new day at the end of the day. But if Jennifer says yes. Hey, what's up, Nelvia Johnson? I hope I say I feel like I'm about to mess your name up. Ayodele. Hey, Ruthie, Happy New Year. So here's the deal. Here is the deal. You have to constantly be looking at your actions because they're showing you what you believe. Can I go harder? Yes or no? And if I'm not going harder and I know I want to, I really, really, really want to, what is the thing that I'm thinking about? A belief is a thought on repeat. A belief is a thought on repeat. A belief is a thought on repeat. A belief is a thought that you're consistently repeating in your subconscious, and it is literally a song. For me, it just reminds me of a record. It's a broken record. Like it's just wah, 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 wah. If you're not inputting the proper beliefs, then it's just no wonder the cycles won't break. Because a lot of times we want to go, everybody asks me things like, how are you recording this? And what ring light? And blah, 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 blah. It's never the tools. I keep telling everybody that, which is why I know I could sell you something that you think the tool's going to change your life. They're not. Because here's the reality. Most stuff, all you got to do is Google it. Also, can we be more resourceful in 2021? Yes or no? Can we be more resourceful? Because half the stuff that I figured out, I just literally just Googled it. And I sell information for a living. Some stuff you can Google and you won't figure out. I sell that stuff. And all of the Googling sometimes is just too many, like it takes too long. So then I sell a very fast version so that you can get your result. I'm about results. So if you ain't about doing the work, I'm really not the person for you because I don't like to fluff you out. I don't like doing things that seem productive, but you're getting no results and you're actually not working. I don't like acting like you're working and you're not working. I don't like lying to you about that you're working and you're not working. I'm not that shit. Okay? So anyway, moral of the story is, if you have goals, you have to change your mentality. And if you're hanging around the same people and they're getting the same results every year, every birthday, every day, every week, every month, then your life is only as big as that circle. And whether you like it or not, that is the reality. It doesn't mean you go make some announcements to them and tell them that new me, new mind, I can't hang with y'all because y'all don't even know. Like, who cares? There's no need to announce. Some of this stuff people are announcing, it's just useless. Who are you convincing, me or you? Because, darling, I could care less. Don't nobody care. It's really just a matter of what do I desire. And we talked about that yesterday. Everybody get into the energy of what do I desire? What do I desire? And get detailed about it. Get details. Most people are like, they're saying they want money, but not too much. I want to be sexy, but not too much. I want to be confident, but not too much. I want to have love, but just not too much. Just, just a little bit of comfort. I want to live in this place, but, not too much. Just, I want my kids to have this, not a lot, but just, How about we get into the energy of more than enough? More than enough, more than enough, more than enough, more than enough. How about we get into that energy? How about we get into that energy? What does it look like for you to actually, in the first quarter, hit a goal that you had no intention of hitting? What goal, if you knew the way, would you hit in the first quarter of 2021? What goal, if you knew the how, would you knock out the park in the first 90 days of 2021? Write that down. Write that down and ask yourself, what goal? What goal? What would I be doing? And go into the different categories. What will my body look like? What will my mind look like? What's my spiritual connection with God? How do I love on my family? What's my love life like? Get into those questions. When it comes to your business, I want to talk to you guys about having vision for your business and keeping it simple. Somebody type the word simple in the comments. Jump, act like a success. Yes. Act like a success and think like a success. In order to become the best, you gotta jump, jump, even if you're nervous. It's your turn to jump, jump. You better get that courage. It's your turn to act like a success. Think like a success. In order to become the best, you better jump. You better jump, baby. You better jump and keep it simple. Most people are trying to make things so complicated. It's actually ridiculous how complicated people are. Like, they send me things and I'm like, what are you even talking about? I can't even be bothered with all of the things that you're talking about right now. I can't. And I make 6 figures online and I don't do half the stuff you're trying to do. What are you doing? You make $0 right now. That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Keep it simple. Rule well. My daddy taught me that. If you've been following me, he said it on a live stream plenty of times. Keep it simple. What's the most simplest way for me to let go of this thing and get closer to the thing that I desire? What's the most simple, easy way for me to get started with what I have in my hand? What's the most simple way for me to jump into action with what I have access to? And then put a date and a deadline by it. Right now, put a date and a deadline. What's up, IG? I'm innovative. Carly Hernandez, Pretty Hair Rocks. Dora, Shidell, happy birthday, Shidell. Happy birthday to you. God bless you and keep you. Happy birthday to you. Linda. I love me some Linda. Listen, Linda is like literally, I'm sorry, she's my new favorite person on the planet. Somebody's about to get mad because I said that. But it's okay. Keep it simple. Yes, Tamara. What's up, boo? What's up, Steve? Okay, so here's the deal. In business, the first thing you want to understand is what problem your product solves, or what does it give your person. It's either solving a problem or it gives them something, or maybe it's both, right? I'm not going to say either. It could be both. What does that mean? Problem that it solves, like, for example, I help you get more customers. Simple problem. I'm solving the problem of you getting more customers. Facebook solves the problem of us connecting. Same thing with Instagram, same thing with YouTube. These social media platforms solve, and it's not really a problem, maybe for some people, maybe for not. So it's just like, this is why I'm giving you options, because sometimes these words trip people up. But most people go into their business conversation and they are literally talking about, for example, if I'm going to go buy a car, if I pull up, let me just pull up a car really quickly. And I'm going to just show you guys how the car. All right. So if I look up this car, all right, 2021 X3. Okay. I'm looking at an X3. This is how most people talk about act like your business is the X3. This is how most people talk. They're like, oh my God. Hey, JD Mosley, would you like a 2021 BMW X3? The engine is a 3.0L and it's automatic and it has a 2127 mpg range. The exterior color is a black sapphire. The interior color is black as well. Its stock number is 5110BA and the VIN number is 5UX2I9C08M9F31472. So listen, we also know that you go into these like conversations and it sounds like that. Don't nobody want to buy no Beamer like that. Who buying a Beamer like that? I didn't buy my Beamer like that. All I did was drive it. And I was like, oh, I like these seats. These seats are nice, darling. Oh, and the brown, it matches my swag. Let me just open that. Oh, the sunroof goes all the way to the back. Let me test this music. Okay. Music feel real good. Okay, I can see this. I see myself driving through, you know what I'm saying? Okay. It's like enough space. It's not too little, but it's not like too big. Okay. All right. I like the lights. Okay. I got heated seats. Oh, these seats feel real, real good. I can see myself on a cold day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I begin to think about how my life will be because, darling, I'm in the vehicle. And so I am like rolling and I'm cute. Now, the test is really, darling, if I'm going to purchase this vehicle. I told the guy who was test driving with me, I said, put on your seatbelt because mama got to speed. I like to speed. I'm a little speed demon. I love good old fast car. So I have to.
Okay, in this video, we're going to be talking about
what in the world? That was so weird. I have to drive quickly. Did you guys hear that? That was so weird. I have to drive quickly. So put on your seatbelt, sir, because I'm about to speed. And then the test begins. He didn't go into details about whatever makes the car go fast. Who cares? I'm going to push this button because it says something that makes it. And I know that button means I can go faster. And then I'm going to just push it and I'm going to step on that gas. And I'm just going to wait and just see how it feels. Oof. I just love it. And I'm speeding, darling. And it doesn't even feel like I'm moving. I'm just speeding and it feels like I'm not moving. Sold. I just think about all my days when I just love to drive. I love a good morning drive or a late evening drive. And I love to speed on freeways. True story. So that's why I bought the car. It's fast. Okay. And the seats is cute. Okay. And it can ride around my mom and dad when I got to take them to their doctor's appointments. It does a couple things. But the reason why I purchased it, I didn't need a vehicle. I literally just wanted one. And in order for me to purchase it, if he had come to me with talking about, the VIN number, that's not something that's enticing. Most people, when they're talking about their business, they literally are talking about the VIN number. They're talking about the leaders of the MPG, whatever that means. And no one cares. Even if I have an idea, like I never check gas prices. I haven't in who knows how long. Everybody makes fun of me because they're like, Keisha never knows what the gas price is because I don't care. I'm going to purchase it, whether it was $10 or $1. I'm going to purchase it. My car needs to move. Therefore, I don't concern myself with those types of things. I know whatever you think I should be doing, I'm just telling you it's been fine for me. So here's the reality. Why do people buy? I'm talking about your business, even though I'm talking about an X3. Why would someone buy your product or service? What problem are you solving, or what are you giving them? That car gives me my feel for the need for speed, but it has a little luxury feel to it. I love to speed, and it's still affordable. It's like not super high, crazy price. So I get my lux feel because that feeds my zhuzh, my energy, my vibes, my need to have luxury around me. It feeds that. Okay, because I could go buy like a basic car, like something, you know what I'm saying? So it gives me something that has there is not even a number value to the vibes of that because it's like innumerable. It's just, but it's such a big value for me, right? Even a dress like this, you don't need a dress like this, but this dress gives you the feeling, darling. And I've had dresses where they have little beads and sparkles. Darling, this one sparkles. Like it's not even the same type of sparkle like those other little dresses. And it just feels really good. And honey, it just is fabulous. So like, do you need this? No, but girl, are you thinking about it? Yes, girl. Girl, you thinking about it, girl. You thinking like, okay, so where I'm going? Honey, I'm going to the living room. I'm going to the first day of 2021 in my dress. I'm going to the first day of 2021 sparkling and something fabulous. Because why? It feeds my lux. There's no number for this. It just feeds my desire to be luxurious. This view, I don't need this view. This home, I don't need this. I could just have like a little something. But this feeds my need. Does that make sense? Your ability to articulate what value your product and or service gives to people is why people connect. It's why they purchase. So in 2021, when you look at the fact that, okay, I have a business, I have a product, I have a service that I want to offer people, I've got to really practice. Most people are saying like, oh, people aren't buying. That is not true. I was on a live stream last night. There were 1,600 people on. I was one of them. And sis was selling like, I don't even know stuff. I just love to see her sell. There's 1,600 people on. And they're all fighting for her limited quantity of stuff. And it was all stuff that nobody needs. So first of all, it was entertaining. It's entertaining. So there's a value in entertainment, which is why social media works. Most people can't articulate the value that I'm entertaining. I'm clear on that. I'm motivational. I'm clear on that. I'm inspirational, right? All my hair people, they love watching me do the hair stuff. Even if you're not a hairdresser, y'all love seeing me put my makeup on and sing a little song. Oh, y'all don't know if I'm a praise, sing, rap. Y'all don't know what's going to happen. It's entertainment. But I provide edutainment, darling. It's educational yet entertaining. Okay? Understand the value that you provide. And then you have to fit business principles to whatever it is that you're bringing to people so that it makes sense for you to keep doing what you're doing. It doesn't make sense to say you have a business and you're not making money. It makes no sense. So you got to get really good at why people would buy, right? And then don't just, you're guessing at the beginning, by the way, and I said this yesterday in an email. When you have to go somewhere, when you want to go to a destination, you enter the destination and then you get the instructions. You get the turn left, turn right, go this, go there. Most of you guys are trying to get the instructions first, and then you want to enter the destination. If you drink 5 of these a day, this is a gallon of water for my water people who like to drink a bunch of water like I do. 5 of these a day. Thank you, Susie. Thank you. Look at that. Awesome. Thank you so much. 5 of these a day. You guys got to get your water intake. Get it in. Get it in, people. Okay, so keep it simple. Yes. Thank you, Nina. So you have to fit the value that you do. You have to like take that and put it into a container. So who is the person that values this type of value? I'm speaking to entrepreneurs who love mindset, personal development, inspiration, motivation, right? And they also want to make money. They want to build clients. They want to have clients. They want to get clients. You want to make money. You want to be still entertained because you like to have fun. You love God. These are my people. So whatever I come on here doing, and you want to look fabulous. You don't want a little pauper life. You want a prosperous life. And so here are all the things that we do. We're always up to things around those topics. If you think about it, think about most people who bought multiple products from me, which is my next conversation with you guys on this live stream. Most people who bought multiple products from me, Happy New Year. Most people who bought multiple products, you guys, it doesn't, they're all around the same conversation of getting more clients and making more money and putting yourself out there and jumping into action right now. And they're all the same, but it's there's different aspects to the conversation. You should be able to have multiple products around one thing. That's a whole nother skill set. But what I wanted to tell you guys is my same little phrase. I'm going to start you guys off with the same phrase that I've been saying since, at least 2015. Get people, convert people, keep people. You want to get people's attention. How are you going to get their attention in 2021? You got to have a conversation. The whole thing about Clubhouse is it's conversations. People with conversations, connecting with each other, and the person who knows how to have conversations that make people want to jump into action, you are the prize winner. Okay, I went on Clubhouse. I had a conversation the other day. All those people came to my Instagram and followed me. That's perfect. They didn't purchase right away. It doesn't matter. They still came to my Instagram and they followed. Okay, and who knows? I didn't see a notification for Facebook or YouTube, but I told everybody where to go and what to do, and they did it. You got to be able to have people moving, taking action. If people aren't taking action, there's something in the way that you're talking. There's something that you're saying or something that you're not saying. People take action when you say something that benefits them. People take action when you say something that benefits them. It could be funny. For example, I was watching, what was I just looking at? Oh my God, it was so funny, you guys. There was somebody posted on Instagram. It was a girl, she was by herself. She took a picture as if she was getting a ring. So she took a picture like this. But then she drew a stick person, like a stick man, and he had a ring. It was all stick figure. So she has and if you scroll the pictures, it's all these pictures of her acting surprised. She puts the ring on, but it's all a stick figure. And it's so who went to the extent to do this? It was so funny. The action that I took, first of all, I shared it with a lot of people. And then, first of all, it made me laugh. And then I shared it with my friends. And then I went in the comments and commented and interacted with other people. That is getting attention and converting the attention. Even if it's just getting people to drop emojis, join your email list, whatever, you've got to be able to convert people into action. By the way, share the stream. I already see people are sharing it. Facebook, share. YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. If you're enjoying this and you're not hitting the like button, it's kind of like, why are you just listening and not just giving like the thumbs up? Like, that's your way of paying, giving back value for the value that you're receiving. Hello, somebody. Hello, Instagram. Hello, darlings. Hello, hi. You know, I'm on YouTube and Facebook as well, so I'm sorry that you guys kind of get the side view a lot of times, but it's just the way that it goes. Duana, hello. Duana, hello. Reminisce, what's up? Kimberly, thank you for your donation. Lashes Forevermore, Happy New Year. I saw you, girl, with your picture, girl. Sis getting her sexy on. This is like, she showed up, she came to slay in 2021. I said, okay, girl. Shame. Okay, so listen. You've got to get people's attention on your movement, your mission, your brand, your message, okay? A lot of times, again, I say this and I think I get a little stone thrown at me, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, your story matters, but your story matters in the way that you tell it. You have to tell it right so that it makes the other person look into themselves and get some value for themselves, or else you're just a person talking about yourself. Does that make sense, you guys? So sometimes people are so caught up on their story that they're missing that the story has to inspire the person listening. And it needs to do that sooner than not. Okay? It needs to do that sooner than not. So you got to be able to have a conversation that connects, that invites, that makes a person consider something in their life. That's why you're watching this. Everything I'm saying is making you go, what do I want for my life? How do I want 2021 to be? Do I know how to have a conversation that gets attention? Because I got to think about that. Am I getting followers? Am I making more money? My business? I got you questioning yourself. It's not an accident. Not an accident, darlings. It's a formula. Ask yourself right now, if I only could just talk on social media for the rest of the year, do I know how to have conversations that builds an audience, a dream audience? And do I know how to have conversations that naturally sell my products and services? Ask yourself that question and be very real with yourself. How have I been attracting customers so far since the pandemic has hit? Did I give up? Have I just been consuming and not being a conversation host? Thank you. You taught me well. Yes, boo. Get your sexy on. And this is a practice, you guys. It's a practice. Why on earth would I start a business and not look into continually growing my business knowledge and application of that knowledge? Happy New Year, Shonda. Stephanie, yes. Happy New Year, my diva coach. Oh, I love it. I love it. So, we've said a lot. Okay, so what was that? Where was I at? I'm trying to stay on task, but these notes, I'm not even in order of what I said I was going to say. So we talked about your goals and your mindset as it relates to your business. Your business has to have tangible outcome goals. If not, again, I ask you a very simple question. What do you want to accomplish in the first 90 days of 2021? What do you desire to accomplish in the first 90 days of 2021? Get bold enough to begin to write those things out and put deadlines on them. Most people don't start because they're like, well, what if it doesn't happen? Then you change the freaking date, but you don't get to not have a deadline. Like, why would you do that? That's like when my parents used to ride around and be like, one day. One day is not a day on the calendar. I love, respect, and honor my parents, but one day is not on the calendar. So if there's something that I desire to see, I've got to put a date. And I'm okay if it doesn't happen. I'm going to do everything I know to do. I'm going to do all I can. But if it doesn't happen, okay, great. I'm going to change the date and I'm going to show up. I'm going to adjust and look at what I've done thus far. And I'm going to shift. So understanding the value that you provide and then getting attention on that value. Get attention. Again, your attention, people, it's what they want. It's what they need. It's what they want. It's what they need. It's a problem. Like, again, it could be solving, the problem of building an audience on Facebook. Let's say you want to teach people how to build tribes in Facebook groups. That's a specific problem. Or maybe you want to connect people. For example, again, the Clubhouse app is about connection. People all over the world are having real conversations in real time on this app called Clubhouse. It's solving the need that's a human need of connection. And the need to consume. We love learning and consuming and growing and just that human interaction. Now more than ever in a pandemic, how amazing is it to build an app where people can actually they can talk to me right away. I go on Clubhouse and instantly I'm talking to somebody I don't know. So the person who knows how to have conversations and hold attention and then monetize that attention or have some type of strategy that makes it worth both parties, that person's going to do well. I've been doing the same thing Clubhouse. I mean, it's the same concept. You're just having a conversation. I'm doing it now. The difference is I can hear you talking right away, right? But this is the same concept. Whatever I'm saying now, I would say on a Clubhouse app. So look at what problem you solve, what need you're solving for people. Okay? Look at the need that you're solving for people. Who is the person? Think about one person at a time. Maybe you have 5 different characters. Maybe you have 5 different customer personas. Pick one at a time. So for example, Tiffany, her boutique sells like fabulous things. They're shiny, they're like glam, they're over the top, they're glitzy, over the top for some, regular for us girls. See how I said us girls? Because I'm that girl. Like I love the glam. I'm here for it. So she knows who the person is, and they love fabulous things, and they love beautiful things. And so her boutique is full of beautiful and fabulous things. And you got the girl who loves the over-the-top shimmery glam stuff, but then some of the stuff isn't so shimmery. She has sunglasses. She has all kind of stuff, right? And it's all about who are the different customers that will shop at this boutique and how do I get in front of them? What can I do to keep their attention on my page, whether they're shopping or not? Then that becomes the game. Okay? Then that becomes the game. The person who has that much attention, then you can get sponsorships or be your own sponsor. For example, on my Good Tea for Life podcast, I'm my own sponsor. This episode of Good Tea for Life is sponsored by LakeishaMichelle.com. Right now, she's teaching you how to take your conversations and turn them into coins. What does that mean? Your conversation brings people to the table, and a percentage of those people at the table will end up following you on all of your social media platforms and purchasing whatever it is you sell, products or services. If you want to know the 5-step framework to get that skill set down pat and practice with her personally, then visit LakeishaMichelle.com and register. Get all of the details there. Check out the details. And then there's a message box. You can actually ask any question that'll help you decide if it's a yes or no for you right now. Doors are open. She's currently enrolling. Go right now to LakeishaMichelle.com if you know you want to take your conversation, your message, your movement, and build a tribe and income like crazy, very powerfully in 2021. Go right now to LakeishaMichelle.com. By the way, that's real. But I'm just saying, it's about having people at the table. If no one's at the table right now, darling, it's okay. You still got to you got to start. Like most of you guys are not starting because you're like, well, there's only 2 people. So treat those 2 people like the valuable people that they are. They're watching. Honor them. What? Honor them. And if no one's watching, you're basically condemning yourself, saying that nobody's going to watch your replay. That makes no sense. None. 0. Tamika, how are you? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So, who is the person? You may have multiple people, but you need to go in detail about what they feel, what they desire, what they need, what problems are they trying to solve. A person could be trying to solve multiple problems. For example, my audience, when you look at my product suite, I launch different products. I have a product for people who want to do live streams. I have a product for people who want to do their makeup. I have a product for people who want to take excellent, sexy selfies. I have a product for people who want to create online courses. I have a product for people who want to learn how to do short hair. I have a product for people who want to learn how to make sales, okay? I have a product for people. You see what I'm saying? So these people, I go down, but when I make a product, I go into what are their needs? What are their desires? Where are they now? What are they feeling? Most people don't spend enough time doing that. So then when you go to talk to someone, you stumble, you fuddle, you blah, 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 blah. And then you're just like, oh, and then you just go away and you get in your head, which is why we need mindset, which is the point of the live stream. You have to be obsessed with mentality, shifting your thoughts. You get in your head about who you're not, and you wish you were good, and blah, blah, blah. And so then it's just a cycle of just suckiness. And who got time for that? Now, after you figure that part out, hopefully you're taking notes. Darling, I hope you're taking notes, okay? After you figure that part out, then you go into, okay, let me play with some business models. I've done subscription business models. I've done one-time business models. I've done so many. I'm not above this work. You have to be bold enough to try a business model. Most of you guys think that whatever you're doing right now is the only thing you'll ever do in life. Whatever. Even when I thought that, it changes because you're changing. Maybe it's the same thing, but it's shit. Like, it's going to grow and evolve. Like, it's going to grow and evolve, you guys. Hey, unique stylist, they taking notes. I love it. Fly girls manifesting. Love this. Good. Practice by video recording their problems and your solutions, then do postable video for YouTube. Love it. That's what we're doing in Conversation to Coins. Say hi. You joined already. Hello, Lakeisha and everyone. What's up, Mbell? That's pretty much, so Conversation to Coins is a boot camp that I am currently enrolling for. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com and learn about it. Basically, you practice these skill sets with me. So you're not just guessing. You're literally, I love it. You literally are practicing the skill set. So you jump on the video with me and I'm like, sell it to me. You got 60 seconds. You got 90 seconds. And listen, it's not about being perfect. It's about learning how to identify what the customer values and saying it in a way that's enticing, so that you boldly and confidently do that without trying. You have to know how to instantly look at a business, look at a customer, find their need, desire, problem, and then speak to it in a way that makes them want to move now and later. So get people, convert people, keep people. You get people's attention with the conversation, all right? And then you literally convert a percentage of those people into action takers, whether they're leaving comments, whether they're smashing the like button on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up button one time for the one time, okay? So whether they're taking action in that manner or whether they're going to LakeishaMichelle.com right now and getting in, because right now Conversation of Coins is 50% off, okay? 50% off. So whatever you're doing, darling, you want to be able to hold people's attention because you're giving them value. And I don't get to, like, you determining that it's valuable. Your actions show me that you like this conversation because the numbers on the views. The views, like the comments, the views, the interaction shows me that this is what people like. Okay? So, finding your customer, all right? And not finding your customer, figuring out who they are, how they think, what's their persona, and then from there, figuring out how you're going to reach them consistently. And I saw someone say that a minute ago, which I absolutely appreciate. Shonda said, you are so consistent. Thank you so much. I've been at this for a long time, people. For a long time, okay? Finding ways to reach the people. Right now, I am live streaming on Instagram. I am on Facebook, and I'm on YouTube. So I'm everywhere, okay? I'm everywhere because my customers are everywhere. They're all over social media. I believe that, but here's the thing. I get this question all the time. Which one is the best one? Yo, pick one. Pick one. Like, at this point, like, pick one. For real. Pick one. I started on YouTube, and I understand how YouTube works. My channel keeps growing. Whatever. Like, I was always on Facebook because I was on there I had no purpose. I didn't try to be, like, masterful. I just was on there, and then I just started sharing who I was. A lot of you guys are on social media and you're waiting to have permission because it's like, well, my friends are on Facebook, so they don't know this other part of me that I want to do a business. And so I'm going to wait. Every day you wait. Psych. I was like, and new people. So I went everywhere I went. I added new people that did not know me from back in the day. And anytime I saw somebody on my timeline from growing up who was doing something ignorant, I just took them off. I don't care. I'm not on Facebook to be your friend. Like, what? I know my family and I know my friends. We talk on the regular phone. So I don't need to thank you, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And then the family that I do want to see on there because they're like far, far away, whatever, we connect. But at the end of the day, the reality is I'm going to just talk about what I'm up to all the time. So I'm not trying to hide who I am. If I'm singing today, putting on makeup tomorrow, doing a hair tutorial, whatever I'm up to It's what I'm doing. And if you don't like it, exit the room stage right, darling. I'll be here tomorrow, same time. Like, yo, y'all need to release that stuff in 2021. Nobody got time for that. Stuff is growing like wildfire. I want you to be on the right side of the bay. I want you to be on the right side of the bay. I want you to get over whatever you got to get over. Get your mind right so that you cannot be worried about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Nothing to do with nothing. When you gonna never know, you ain't gonna never now have a problem. Problems is here. Problems is always here. Like literally, there's always gonna be something. It's a whole situation in the world. So like we don't even got time. Even if your life is peaceful, then the situations in the world, it's always something. So I need you to learn to be content in every single day versus like waiting for the perfect moment of life is great. Now I can start my business. It don't work like that. If you think it does, I need you to understand that everybody that we even admire that are really, really popular, like, you know, they tell you the same thing. So when are you going to, like my dad used to tell me, when are you going to get it through your thick skull? I used to be like, oh, but it's so true. When are you going to like get over yourself? Because it's really getting over yourself, which again goes back to mindset, which is why everyone right now, go get the Good Tea for Life podcast. The podcast is out, people. You're going to get your whole life for this entire year. First of all, I've been doing the Good Tea for Life show for like over 2 years. It may be 3 years, but I'm going to just go low and say I know it's over 2 years. And I'm just not putting it on a podcast platform. And I'm going to hit the new and noteworthy section of Apple and wherever else these things exist. But Apple is definitely one of my places I want to hit. So all my iPhone people, please go and type in Good Tea for Life podcast in the podcast app. Okay? Because it's going to get your life. There's affirmations, songs. There's me doing, you know, all kinds of things, conversations that are going to literally change your life for the better. It's all free. Why would you not binge on it and take action on whatever I'm teaching you? And a lot of it is mindset because people need mindset. You guys, there's so much happening. You'll be crazy to go through 2021 without God on your side, without your core, your source, without you being connected, without you being spiritually sensitive. I just saw a video of people in Atlanta, like I guess last night. Did anybody see that? What kind of chaos is happening? They're like stabbing each other and all this stuff. What did they spray in the air? Because it's like, this is like barbaric. This is like ridiculous. I was so disappointed. And it was like people were just shooting and oh, Jesus. It was like chaotic. And here's the reality. There are some evil people in the world and just dark-hearted people. There are people who never desire to fix their mind. They could care less. They don't even want to talk. Like, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? My daddy told me when I was a kid, and I'll never forget, he said that. He said, some people on this earth are always going to be demonic. That's their job. He's like, so stop trying to like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, that makes sense. So to think that the world going to be peaches and butterflies, where the world peace? World peace going to be when Jesus get back. Boom, peace is here. Until then, it's going to always be something crazy. So if you're not preparing your mind on a regular basis for loss of any sort, my daddy taught me, prepare for the worst, but every day expect the best. But you prepare because things could go wrong at any time. And it doesn't mean be anxious and be freaking out. It means that God is my rock. And even when things go wrong, I am provided for. God is my father. I am provided for. Everything is working out for me. Even the things that I don't like and I don't understand. I can find contentment when I have everything and when I have nothing at all. Because I literally believe the Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want. So even in the wanted stage, it really ain't even like, if you think about your lowest moment, you still had more than you actually, felt at the time. So you're going to be okay, darlings. And so I'm definitely not telling you to go down the black hole of, oh my God, should I really go with my dreams? Because 2021, people are getting stabbed. I'm sorry, people was getting stabbed and people was dying from flus all these other years. Do you know the flu killed people on a regular basis? Okay? That was always a thing. It just wasn't publicized. So at the end of the day, be safe, be wise, stay spiritually connected, and get your shmoney. Get it. Get your dough. Instagram. Get your money, boo. Get your dough. Everyone, get your coins. Protect your family. Hello? Don't live in anxiousness. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for it, okay? So here's the deal. Back to my speech. Find your customers, okay? Figure out how they think and where they are, okay? Where do they hang out? And then get there with the conversation. Get there with the conversation. Conversation could be an email. It could be your post. Conversation could be your videos. It could be skits. It could be anything that keeps people's attention in a beneficial way to them. Does that make sense? Does it make sense? Okay, so then you want to, when you get the people, You want to keep people. You want people to buy more than one thing. You want people to look at more than one video. You want people to look at more than one post. Okay? You got to figure all this out. When you start your business, you will be guessing at all of this. So stop trying to act like you're supposed to know before you start. Now, what you do know is you get your income. Like I just said, I'm going to get the new and noteworthy section on Apple. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. Meanwhile, that's the destination. And then I go and be busy doing the things every single day to work towards that goal. And it'll happen the perfect way. So you have to know the destination first. You have to, okay? Where are they? Oh, making sure you have like a business model that makes sense. That's something that's sustainable. Something that is sustainable. So like I was testing out people with different services. Some people price points is not sustainable for a business like mine. It was like, no, I can't. It's not sustainable. So it gotta make sense for the customer. If you're trying to sell me something, it has to make sense for the person to be able to do. Either you're really high end or you're super affordable, which is the lady I was talking about who had a live stream last night. The lady I was talking about who had a live stream last night, 1,600 people was on there. It was over 1,600 people. And the reason why you just can go on there and go ham all the time when she go live is because everything she sells is so affordable. Or for like example, for me, I sell things like a person can buy a $19 thing for me, a $47 thing, a $2,000 thing, a $500 thing, a $300 thing, a $200 thing. I sell all of those price points. Does that make sense, you guys? So you got to test your revenue streams and your revenue models. Melanie Armstrong says, we shall figure it out. Sung to the tune of the song, We Shall Overcome. We shall figure it out. We shall figure it out. Hey, we shall figure it out. We shall figure it out. Yep. Amen, sis. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yes, coins. Happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year, Lynn. What I learned from you is not to be afraid to be beautiful. Darling, don't be afraid, honey. Just shine. And tell everyone else to put their glasses on because I can't do anything but be the brightest me ever. I can't help you with anything besides being the brightest me ever. Like, I'm only here for a little while. At some point, I've got to leave this place. So, darling, leave this place extremely sparkly. And that's it. And that's all. Okay, so moral of the story is there's so many things I said. And the reality is you have to know who the customer, how they think, where they hang out. Come up with something that will keep them coming to you consistently. You have to be willing to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Have the same conversation over and over and over and over. You have to be. Figure out what you need right now to get you in action. Because most people are waiting until they have it all figured out. Just start. And then when you get the customer, even if it's one person, if you get even one interested person, then you take that interest and you go deep with that person. Learn, survey them. What are they trying to accomplish? That's how my business grew, you guys. I started teaching my salon clients. I was literally talking to my salon clients and I was like, I'm going to teach you guys how to do your hair like this. This is literally, you guys, I'm taking y'all back now. I'm country. That was country. I'm taking y'all back now. But I am. So I'm literally talking to my salon clients and I'm like, I noticed that they said the same thing. Ask yourself, where am I hearing the same complaint from people? That a problem that I know how to solve. So they were like, well, girl, every time I get done with their hair, they be like, girl, this is cute. But I don't know what I'm going to do when I get home. But, I need to learn how to maintain this in between my salon visits. Girl, I got to learn how to do this when I get home. I was like, oh, do you guys want me to make y'all a class? Like, I didn't even know. I've never made a class before. You guys, do you know what that says about like what it takes to really jump into? I literally make 6 figures on the internet. I've never made a class before that moment. Online, I was just like chilling. I didn't even care. And then I was listening to the same complaint over and over and over. And so I said, well, let me help my customers. Again, always be about the other people. You being about the other people will bless you naturally. Hello. Hope y'all catching what I'm dropping. Hope y'all catching what I'm dropping. So, if you think about it, I'm listening to them and they're saying the same things over and over and over and over and over. Okay? Somebody type in the comments, say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. You got to get used to saying it again. So I'm listening to them. They're saying it over and over. And I'm like, okay, great. So they're asking me the same thing. Great. I'm going to make them a tutorial. I didn't even think nothing of it, you guys. I literally didn't know what I didn't know. I did not care what I didn't know. Somebody needs to, are you listening to me? Hey, hello on Instagram. Becoming free 0994. Oh, what's up, boo? Get my coins. Pretty Hair Rocks. Shonda. Healthy Fit Vegan. I was just telling my friend this last night. Mellow 14. Yes. Okay, so listen, because I'm about to go. I gotta finish watching A Star Is Born. These are priority things here. And I think I want to cook steak. Okay, so listen. So here's the thing, Facebook. My earrings falling off. I literally heard them say the same thing over and over again. And then I made a video. And I was like, well, would you guys buy it? I just asked them, would you buy this? And they said yes. And so I went right away. Some of you guys, people have told you that you would buy it. And then you like went and hid. And then you were like, well, I need to take a course about such and such. Just do whatever you can do. So I went on my phone. I made the course and actually I went on my laptop. I used my laptop camera and I was like, and it wasn't this camera. It was like, I don't know. I had this it was a MacBook. And so I made some videos and I just did my hair. And like I talked through it the best I could. And I really started trying to like map out what it was I did. I was like, okay, I do this. Okay, then I do this. Oh, but they need to know this. And then I just did it. And I gave myself a timeline. And I had my friend, I told her to hold me accountable to make sure that I got it done. So I get it done. And then I launch it. And I was freaking out because I was like, oh my God, I'm finally doing something on the internet. Because I had already wanted my destination. I want to make money online. Okay, so that was my destination. So I tried a lot of different things. It wasn't my first time. I made mobile apps and websites and all kind of stuff. This was different. So I was like, okay, great. I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel. You can literally go to my YouTube channel and scroll. This was like, who knows? I don't know what year this was. 2014, 13 or something like that. So I make the video. And then this is my point. This is why I'm telling you this. When I started looking at the people that was in the course and I asked them questions, they were like, we're hairdressers. I was like, what are you guys doing in here? This is for my hair clients. So hairdressers who wanted to learn how to do that style that I was teaching them, they joined the course. What if I had never started, people? Does that make sense? Hello, LaToya. Ruthie says, say it again. Nelby says, say it again. Jennifer says, say it again. Melanie says, say it again. So, what if I never started? What if I hadn't made all those videos online, just sharing and talking and, helping people, helping them with whatever I saw that they needed to help with, helping them by sharing what I learned through a breakthrough. What if I never got started? So I post a video, people start joining. I was freaking out because I was like, oh my gosh, people are joining. What if the link don't work? I start thinking all that stuff. Again, mindset, goals. You got to constantly be looking at your mentality. So then I go, okay, and hairdressers are in the class. So then I'm like, oh, y'all want this class? So then I change it. I changed the course. I was like, so we're going to call this, I call this Short Hair 101. And then eventually I got to Short Hair Boot Camp Live, right? So then I make this whole class. It's $19 a month. I'm teaching them. And then I'm like, y'all not moving fast enough. And then they were like, Keisha, we don't have clients. I was like, well, why don't y'all have clients? They're like, we don't know how to get clients. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I didn't know they didn't know. I thought everybody knew. I wasn't thinking about what they knew, actually. And then I thought, like, of course, you just go get them. Just get up and you go get them. That's my thought process, even to this day. You get up and you go get them. Where are they? We're going to figure it out. But here's what I know. It's like a missile. Like, I'm about to get some customers. Period. That's how my brain works. It doesn't matter the business. All right? So then I started teaching clientele building to the hairdressers. They started making money. Then people saw me talking about this stuff on my social media because I wasn't hiding. Hello, you cannot hide. Hello, stop hiding. So then I'm talking about getting clients on the internet. So then entrepreneurs start following me. Also, by this time, I picked up a mentor. My mentor notices that my conversation is very similar to what she's doing, and she's watching me grow my business at a rapid rate. So then she says, Keisha, let me take you under my wing. She gives me all kind of access to all kind of things and accelerates everything that I touch, everything that I know. She just gives me that confidence. She just makes, I mean, it's like she just stamped it and made it official so that I really could understand. Lisa Nichols, you guys. So then to the point, so much so that as I was getting results, she had me coaching her clients because I started from the bottom, like from the ground up with nothing, and was using free strategies to grow my business online. And so her customers thought that valuable. Okay. So then she had me teaching her entrepreneurial customers. That's how I got into teaching entrepreneurs, is I was coaching and teaching under her umbrella. And also the people that I was coaching on my YouTube channel, on my whatever I was doing, wherever I was, entrepreneurs would go, I think I can do this thing that people would literally message me and say, can I do what you just said to my business? I'm like, yeah, I learned it from studying business. I actually dropped out of college. If I'd have finished, I would have a degree. Okay. But I'm just a person who I read a lot. I read books, and I don't just read books. I do what the book says. Okay. So I learned business. I started doing what the book said, and here we are. Moral of the story is you have to be willing to gain people's attention and have conversations and show up talking to people about how you help them, telling them lessons that you learn. Can you save them money? Can you save them time? Can you help them gain more money? Can you help them gain more time? Can you help them get one specific result or a lot of results? I don't know. You get to pick that, but that's the reality. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. That's the reality. So here's the reality. Here's the recap. Because I've said a lot and I'm about to go because we got the hour mark. Okay. Your business is going to be as big as your mindset. Okay. So you have to continually be obsessed with growing your mindset. Your life is going to be as big as your mindset. I remember when I used to think everything was so hard and, I don't know. I was scared to put dates on things because what if it didn't happen? And, I was just, I didn't like it. Was a mess. Okay. But then I started learning about shifting my mind. I tell everybody, read the book, Eat That Frog. Literally, that's just one of my favorite go-tos. I've read a gazillion books, but like that's such a simple one. It's an easy read. It's quick and it's actionable. And I did everything that the book said do. And I still do it to this day. All right. Now, here's the reality. I want to tell you guys about Conversation of Coins. Hopefully you've got a lot of information, things to think about, what value you offer, where are your customers, how do they think, all of that kind of stuff. Okay. So I want to talk to you guys about Conversations to Coins. I put together a boot camp. It's really, really, really powerful. Let me tell you why. It's one thing to go online. First of all, most people are hiding online, but it's one thing to get out there and start selling and marketing and it's all new to you. And, you have all this stuff. You don't like selling. You don't like, feeling salesy, and there's just all that stuff happening. That's what most people tell me, right? Here's what I did. I put together, that's what I heard all the time. I don't like feeling salesy. I have a problem asking for the money. I don't know how to hold people's attention on social media. All right. That's what I'm hearing. So I said, okay, you guys, honestly, it doesn't matter the business. I always started out with my conversation. If I had to start over again, I would be selling from the bottom up with my conversation. When I started my physical salon, like I literally started making money because I went and I talked to people in person and online. And I still do that to this day. If you have your conversation in 2021, you have everything right now. Yep, Eat That Frog. Just Google it. You'll see it. Brian Tracy. If you have a mouth and you can speak, you have everything you need right now to turn your business around. Okay? If you keep spirituality and mindset forever being cleansed and renewed every single day, and then if you understand who the customer is and what conversations they want, now you in the money. Now you in the business. So what I did was put together a boot camp. I wanted to show people how to take, I don't care what the business is. So many entrepreneurs join. They're teaching breath class. They're life coaches. They are like all kinds of physical products. They have their own boot camps and courses. They have salons. They have hair products. It's just so many different types of entrepreneurs. But this boot camp, literally, I have a 5-step process so that I can take your business and sell it back to you. I can take your business and find at least 3 to 5 conversations that you can have all the time. So people begin to know you and come to you for whatever that conversation is. And then I teach you the technique so that you can sell just from having a conversation, so that you can sell, ask for the money without feeling salesy. Don't go into the first quarter with that old thing of, I don't want to sell. It's okay. The money will come. A business is made to be profitable. You start with profit. And you should be forever building upon a dream tribe. I love my tribe so much. And you guys are here today because of the value that I give you through my conversation. And so if you know that you want to build, I have millions of views across the social media platforms in 2020 alone, but overall, geez, tons of subscribers, over 40,000 subscribers, email list, thousands of people. All of this tribe building happened because of my conversation. Are you ready to build your tribe? Are you ready to make more sales? And now, not later. In this boot camp, here's what it looks like. We meet on Zooms 3 times a week, minimum. 3 times a week, minimum. And you literally practice the technique. You learn the technique. You log into the membership area. You watch the video. You get all the details of everything that I'm going to be grading you on. And for 4 weeks, you work with me up close and personal. But not just me. The tribe is so lit. And so the more you play, the sharper you become, because you get better at selling and making conversations and content by helping your partner, helping your fellow tribe member. And so it's a really, really awesome space. I'm very excited. We kick off January 4th. Okay, so it's the 1st. Right now it's 50% off, and there's multiple payment plans. It doesn't make sense if you know that you fumble and stumble and you know that you're not clear on what content makes people addicted to my social media. Jump in. What are you waiting on? Jump in, and then I'm coaching you directly, right? So you jump on a Zoom with me. We're in a group setting, but I'm like, yo, Amy Jo, do this. Say it again, 60 seconds. And then I do things that literally it's recorded. So when I sell you your product, you then have that forever, and you can go and practice how I said it. And now it ain't about me. It's like the way that I say it. When I be selling people stuff, it be so tight. Everybody be like, that was good. I'd be like, yeah, now go take that, study that for a week, and go do it every single day. That's the beautiful part, is that you literally learn in the morning or the night, whenever we have the afternoon, and then you can turn right back around and go live, or go get on somebody else's live stream, or go get on somebody else's podcast, or write an email that people go, oh my gosh, that was really good. And listen, remembering that marketing is not an event. Marketing is not a one-day thing. You don't market on January 1st and get an award and it's over. You market every single day with your conversation. So I'm teaching you this technique. All of the details are there at LakeishaMichelle.com. Go right now, get the details. If you know that you've been procrastinating on this and you want to up level in 2021 with your conversation, jumping on social media, jumping on podcasts, writing new blogs, and understanding how to make content and then ask for the sale. These are 2 skills that we build over the course of 4 weeks. You have the tribe forever, so you can practice as much as you want. Okay, when you get in, you literally have the videos. You can go right away and start learning the technique. And then I take you through drills. So I'm your coach. I'm helping you. I'm listening to you. You're not hiding. Some of you guys, you don't have a business yet, but you still want to practice the technique. There are people in there who don't have businesses yet. And so they practice building content that's juicy and builds followers. Okay, so we take a subject, we take what their interests are, and we put a framework around it so that they can begin to go online and just get comfortable. Some people join just so they can practice with me and like in the group and not be online because they got to get their nerves out. So it's just an insane amount of value. Your investment is literally $497, you guys. There's multiple payment plans. The value of this is $1997. Easy. But right now it's 50% off. So it's normally $997. It's 50% off for a limited time. Okay, so go to LakeishaMichelle.com, check it out, invest in yourself, It's a perfect way to kick off the new year with powerful conversations that build your audience and also your income. So check it out. LakeishaMichelle.com. I love you for hanging out with me. I got a million messages to answer. YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hi. We love you. Love you too. Eat that frog, Brian Tracy. I love it. So many good things. Oh, good. Say it again. Let's see. Thank you, everybody. Y'all love the looks. Y'all like that? Thank you. I love something for y'all. Thank you, darling. I'm ready. Jump in. Listen, ask me anything that you need to help you say yes or no. You can DM me on Instagram, or you can ask me at LakeishaMichelle.com. I'm always in my DMs, and you guys can send me audios and just say, yo, this is where I am. Is this for me? What would it look like if I join? Have a real conversation and ask. If you're confused, ask. I love you all. Peace out. I'll see you in another live stream. Thank you for hanging out with me. I don't take that for granted that you guys were here for an hour, over an hour, listening and learning. Share this with a friend. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube, Instagram. Mwah. Everything is in the bio. Instagram, the link. Facebook is up there. YouTube, the link is in the description. Bye, guys. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.